Knights rule?
Ruleth.
No, Knights
No.
ruleth. That's funny. Shelby, let's go get the secret achievement.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I know what this is gonna be.
Pull the lever.
It's not as exciting as what you're thinking. They couldn't get rights to certain music, so it's not.
I don't hear any music.
Yeah, nothing
Exactly.
happened.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's no music. Well,
you guys pulled it and closed it.
Well, it was already open.
Yeah. No, it's not going to do the little dance and music and stuff.
aww.
I know. I was trying to temper your expectations, but you guys got excited too quickly.
We can't help it. So I think this is really cute that the ladder is made out of wood.
Yes.
It's not metal. It's a good touch. All right. Well, here we are. Time to... Oh, no, rotate that. Time to clean up. I don't remember what the city is called.
Duloc.
Duloc. And we have special pressure washers. They're swords with special attachments to them as well. Is it E? Yeah, here you go. Mux Caliper is the name of the extensions. Oh, and the same thing with the nozzle, same Mux Caliper. So, how was everybody's day?
So far, so good.
Halfway through the work week.
Right.
Okay, me and Meg are halfway through the work week.
Yep. I had a 3-hour mandatory safety meeting that everybody in our company had to attend today.
Oh!
Which definitely wasn't reactionary, as they wanted to make sure we all knew.
Sure.
Do you feel safer?
Not particularly. It just reaffirmed something that the 10 people in my building already knew, in that nobody cares about our building. So.
Oh, no.
Hey, I care about your building.
Thank you.
A couple of my friends stay in there.
A couple?
Who else stays in there?
Deidre?
No, she's in
Oh,
the main
she's in
building. They
I was
care
gonna say-
about her.
Oh, that's right. You got moved to a different building.
Yeah. I
Thank you very
moved
much,
to a different
Sergio,
building
for
4 years ago.
resubscribing.
36 months. 3 years.
He's
Damn.
been a sub longer than me.
Use that sweet prime.
Well, hey, Sergio, as a reward for such long subscriptions, I've got some great news for you that
Oh, dear.
Shelby and Logan don't even know about.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
I
brother.
made a new channel on the Discord.
Oh, no. What did you do?
You know how we have, so you know how we have break rooms, right?
Yeah.
I made a room called the Break Room.
Is it breaks with-
B-R-A-K-E?
Yeah.
Brake.
Nice.
It's the Break Room. It's private right now, just while I get it all set up. But that's where we're gonna isolate our car talk into the Break Room.
You're going to separate
Right.
yourself out from the normies, huh?
That's right. Yeah.
Sergio,
no norms
give it
allowed.
to me.
You know you really should be calling it the brake pad, right?
Oh,
That's
good.
yeah. I'll give it to you. That's
I
a
can't
better.
take credit for that. There's a restaurant by us that used to be a mechanic that they named themselves the brake pad.
Brake
So
pad. That's real good.
it's up by work. Mm-hmm.
And now I have to decide whether I want to bite somebody else's good idea or not.
I mean,
Meg
it
give
was a really good
permission.
name, and you're not doing it for like a restaurant. You're doing it for a chat room.
Quentin is ventilating himself about that physics problem. He's got some stuff to get off his chest.
I didn't understand anything of the conversation that took place between you two. And I was just like, you know what? It's a damn good thing that I did not fucking take physics in college because I
was
would
gonna
have died.
put that in the friggin' chat. I was like, I'm so glad I stopped going to college.
Fuck this shit.
I stopped at the right time. Good lord, did you pay money to get this frustrated at stuff?
I'm glad I did a fine arts degree. Can I just say that?
Jesus Christ.
I went to statistics, and that was the end of my math.
God, yes, I think I had to do 2 statistics classes.
I
It's
feel
not
like I could have.
fun.
I feel like I could have handled that had I gotten that far in college.
He says so confidently, did you understand a fucking word of what was being said between Quentin and Sydney last night?
I didn't really pay attention to it.
Yeah, there you go.
I love your blind confidence, Logan.
Yep.
But
I got
I've
this.
always been like really good at like math and stuff. So
Me too, and I had no idea what was happening.
well, I don't know the fundamentals of it. So I mean, I'm not going to understand it anyway. It's all about the fundamentals.
Blind
3D
confidence,
is
like you were
not
saying.
intro.
Yeah, Logan is absolutely the D's get degrees kind of guy.
You know what?
Is this a pass-fail class? Oh, I'm dropping. Let me know when it's a pass-fail.
I feel like I'm getting dragged pretty
Wait a
hard
minute.
right now.
I'm
It
sorry.
doesn't matter what you got in your classes as long as you got the degree.
Right.
The only reason it would ever matter what you got in your classes is if you're going for a job or internship that is specifically for people who just graduated, because then they ask what your GPA
Yeah.
was.
Or you're going for a master's or something.
I had a pretty high GPA. I just stopped going when I stopped getting good grades.
Well, God, can we go back to this? There's such a thing as a pass-fail class?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just a pass-fail class. There are some classes that you can actually choose to take pass-fail.
Oh, really?
So, like,
Okay.
some classes are only offered pass-fail, but there are others where you can get it to be only pass-fail.
Right.
This
You
must be
do
that
not
new
get a
college.
grade. You are
You don't
either
get, like, the full GPA of, like, if you had gotten an A, but,
if
like,
it's something that you weren't going to get an A in anyways.
yeah.
I
The number
see.
of classes I
You
got through
can
was
sort
just a
of-
C.
Uh-huh. You can hedge your grades on it. Like, all right, I'm skirting the line on this one. This is going to be pass-fail.
No, that was not a thing at UF. That they didn't. Nope. No such thing. I
Well, and
feel
usually-
cheated.
It's not something that's offered for all classes. Like, it's usually going to be, like, special circumstance type thing.
Going
And
back
again,
to
it's been so long since I've been in college. But
Oh, right. Isn't that kind of? We were just talking about this. Clayton was like, "Man, I am so glad I don't have to do more college." And I was like, "You know what? I actually, I could go back to college. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I want to learn more
would-
stuff."
I would
Didn't
love
like
to
it the
keep
first time I
learning.
went.
I don't want tests, grades, or homework.
Yes.
I don't
Like,
want.
give me the book. I will go to every single class. I'll even read stuff outside of class. Like, I have no problem with that. But the second you put a test and a grade on top of it, no, I can't.
I think they
the
hold
pressure
those
of it at that
development
point.
classes at the community center.
I
That's.
think
I would love to do that if I could find some of those
Yeah, we
here.
did a couple of those in Jacksonville. There was like little crafts workshops, and you very nearly went to a couple of them.
Yeah, because you were doing classes, and so I was just hanging around by myself
Right.
in the corridors at 9:00 at night while he was doing night classes. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I'm bored."
I'm the person though that would like, hey, let me do some more psychology classes.
Anyways, going back to Sergio, what you said earlier, was it a Fiero kit for like a Ferrari 355 conversion? 'Cause I like those. And also, feel free to post anything you see that happened that is in the realm of cars. I'm gonna leave it as the break room for now. I'm gonna mull on
Shouldn't have
the
told
brake
you.
pad.
Shouldn't have told you. I just didn't want to take credit for a good idea that wasn't mine.
No, I'm glad you told me. But yeah, once I get the room set up, I will unlock it, and you may post at your leisure.
We will be posting during my Audi transformation.
Oh yeah. That was part of the reasons because I went out and took a picture of my exhaust today. Because I was like, man, I've had this car for almost 20 years, and I now have I finally have a name brand exhaust on it.
Dude, that motherfucker is so goddamn loud. He's not allowed to turn the car on at night. It is so fucking loud, and I love it. It is beautiful. It sounds so
Angry?
Yes, I don't want to say it in a way that people are like, Shelby, are you okay? It sounds so good and dirty. Like if you're not a car person, you don't understand it. Like, does it sound like what?
Big dick energy.
No, that's not it.
If anything, it sounds like little dick energy. I'm fully aware of that. Every douchebag with a fart can exhaust.
But it sounds so good. So I don't know. I'm very excited to be able to ride in the car soon. So.
Let's see. How do I take the privacy off this channel? There we go. All right. I believe you should be able to see it. And there's T. He says, we have a used 370 right now with a Gretty RS single exit exhaust, and it sounded really nice when the sales guys drove it in.
What do you mean you have a used 370?
On the lot.
For sale? Clay, would you like to go to Florida for a trip?
Hey, sure. I hear the temperatures are coming down. And it's got a Gretty. Well, it's. I don't know what else has been done to this Nissan.
You gotta be careful when some idiot has been modding the car. You gotta make sure they knew what the fuck they were doing.
Yup.
That's a big problem.
It is dangerous.
Quentin says, I was just outside. It's nice and cool. Yeah, it's like 66, I think, right now. What is it for you guys in all your respective spots?
Oh, hang on, checking. 40. It is 48 right now.
Yowza.
God, I'm so jealous.
Sounds awesome.
It's going to get down to 37.
Oh, right, Georgia. Y'all have mountains.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, tonight/tomorrow early morning is going to be the lowest we've been. It'll
Hey,
get down to
Shelby.
37, and then we're going to go back up to 79.
It's not supposed to go below. It's not supposed to go above 70 tomorrow in my area.
158,000 mile manual with painted calipers and tame coilovers.
Hey, T, do you mind sending me a link to, or tell me where you work in a private Discord chat? Because, that's kind of high mileage, though.
It's whatever. It's a
That's
V-cube
kinda
block.
high
It's fine.
mileage.
You can sleeve that block and it's brand new.
Unless he drove like a fucking douchebag.
He almost certainly did.
Yeah, he definitely did.
He slammed it, put an exhaust on it, painted the calipers, and put it sideways.
Yeah, he did.
But that's okay, because they make a million parts from head to toe for Nissan.
True. Did you say it's 70 where you are, Quentin? Is that what you're telling me? What is it for you then, Logan?
Is my mic not working?
It was. She just didn't listen.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I got distracted by the very nice Z. I'm so sorry.
Well, the other day, my mic stopped working, and I was just trying to make sure that. It
Oh,
happened
right.
again.
You were like, yeah, Logan, huh?
Yeah, it's in the high 60s right now outside, and tomorrow it's not supposed to go above 70.
I'm so sorry. Oh, we're gonna be in the 50s tomorrow. I mean, that is good weather for Florida, but damn, I still feel bad that it's still so damn hot.
He says it's definitely been beat on, but it's been on the lot for a month on hold for some reason. It hasn't been posted for sale yet.
I
Look,
wonder if you
man,
guys have a policy about, like, if someone's interested in it,
right.
that works there.
I don't care if it's been driven rough. I care if it's been, like, hit and twisted the frame.
Well, you can check the Carfax. I'm sure everything that's happened to it's going to be on the Carfax.
Right, yeah.
Shut up.
Gotta make sure the Carfax is clean.
Listen, not everybody's got a resourceful husband that can just be like, "Hey, you want to fix this shit? By the way, Clay, will you do some price matching? You need shop. Do you shopping?
Okay.
Thank you."
The Mazda gets a tiny ding in the fender, and she's like, "Nah, I think we better put this one out to pasture."
Shame that. Gonna laugh so hard if like you get this car and driving it back, you get a little ding in the fender. Ah, shame that.
Leaves it on the side of the road.
Yep.
Oh, but it's not a convertible. Ooh,
No, it's not.
I'm disappointed. Disappointed. I do like convertibles.
You just wait until he tells you the color. He's like, "Oh, it's
No.
the root beer one."
Oh no! It's a lot easier to take a car and paint it than it is to go, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna make this a convertible." It's like,
Right,
Yeah, Top
yeah.
Gear did that. That didn't go over very well, now did it?
I'm glad you appreciated the Carfax bit, Sergio.
Quinn says we're gonna have low 80s for the highs, which is Arctic temps compared to what we've been having. God damn. I'm sorry, y'all. I do not fucking miss Florida.
I can't wait to leave here.
I can't wait to go visit Meg and Sergio once they get settled in Wisconsin.
And buy a Nissan. Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Wrong state.
Yeah.
We ain't buying nothing from up there. That's some salt.
Yeah. Oh
Yep.
my God. I can't imagine buying a used car. I can't imagine buying a new car that has been sitting on the lot in places like that, because they still, if they're parked by the road, they still get covered in salt and spray and everything else.
Okay, so has any of us lived in a place that gets that kind of treatment? Snow and stuff like that?
I lived in a place that gets snow, but not a place that was salted because that wasn't allowed in California.
Okay.
Really?
Quentin, you have. All right. So
yeah, you
explain
definitely
to me, Quentin, do they have different options for maintenance for your vehicle? Like different kind of treatments that you could do to help prevent the salt from resting the underside of your vehicle?
While
Is
he
that something
formulates his
new?
answer, I'll tell you my boss, who lives in Chicago, he was like, "Yeah, I had to take my car in to get the brakes scraped because all the salt was packed in his brakes."
The buildup.
No.
Uh-huh. I was like, "That's a thing you have to do?" He's like, "Yeah." Just
Fuck.
he's in Chicago, and he's just like, "Yeah, like the salt just piles up in your brakes and basically gums them up."
Nah, my ass will just sweat and I'll take more showers. I'm good. That's too much.
Sergio says, "My Escape is getting sold as quick as we could feasibly do it, and then I need a car in Wisconsin."
I mean, still.
Do we have a time frame on the Wisconsin thing?
I want to put the house on the market in the spring.
Oh, that's pretty soon.
The Subaru stays?
I haven't had the Subaru since 2020.
Oh, Subaru's gone. All right, then.
Yep. Before I realized I was going to be buying a house, I traded it in and bought a new car,
Oh,
which I'm almost done paying off now.
wow. That's fast. T says,
4 years.
he's answering for me. Q doesn't know, but I know Canadians will spray oil all over their car to protect against it. All our dad did was spray under the cars after they were driven on salt. By over it, he means under it, yeah. Huh. It kind of makes sense, because the oil isn't really going to damage much, but it keeps the salt from sticking.
Dumb question. Like vegetable oil or like motor oil?
It'll be some kind of car oil.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like a...
Coconut.
Coconut?
Haha, coconut oil, versatile.
apparently literally motor oil. Yeah.
The lady does my nails keeps telling me to use coconut oil on my hands. They're dried out. I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about that.
Changed my gear oil for the first time this weekend. Now I'm thinking about doing it in the Mazda as well.
My girlfriend knows how to change a car's oil,
Oh, yeah?
and I was
Ray,
talking
a
about
car girl?
I don't know if she's like a car girl, but she knows how to do stuff to a car.
That's good.
Oh, welcome.
I was talking about how I was like, man, I need to get an oil change. I got to take it into the shop soon. She's like, oh, I could change the oil for you. And I went, oh.
And
So-
Logan,
So everybody just knows how to do this but me then, huh?
Ray's not watching, right? Like, I'm good to say a joke.
What?
Ray wouldn't
might
be
be.
watching, right? Oh, well. This is me saying this. This is not Logan saying this, for the record. And Logan's like, I'm in love. And it's like light shining behind Ray's aura. And
You
he's
can
like,
change my
she's
oil?
going to take care of all my car problems. I'll never have disasters again.
That's funny.
I was
like
seeing that
Raisin?
Marry
differently.
me.
If she is watching, she'd like that joke.
I just didn't want to impose and like make it indicate like you're further in your relationship
Yeah.
by me making a joke.
Real
So
awkward tone.
yeah, that's me making the joke, not him.
So what was all that about what Shelby said last night?
Ooh.
Boo!
She's like, I think we're getting too serious. It's like, I didn't say anything.
No, my oil
it was
changes.
Shelby.
No, I just need my oil change.
Wait, rotate my
Is that what
tires.
you're calling it these days?
Yeah, there you go.
Egg. Oh, that's
Men only
funny.
want one thing, and it's fucking disgusting. And I'm just like, I just need my oil changed.
Sergio's harping on you, Logan.
Oh, what'd you
Logan,
say?
didn't I offer to teach you how to do this like years ago?
I don't know, probably. We talked about me taking my car to Houston and then do a stream where Clayton teaches me how to change the oil of my car.
It's an expensive oil change.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
That's
think
what,
we were talking about
uh,
during COVID when flying was not really a thing.
That's what Shelby
Well, it
was
was
talking
also-
about. Like,
It was also around the time when we were... The time frame of me moving to Texas was a lot
Different.
closer than it is now, where it's way more further out.
that's what Shelby was talking about with the Discord channel. When we get to work on her car, there's probably going to be a lot more sort of regular updates put in that channel.
Because
Mike, we
I
got a
actually
new-
take pictures of stuff.
Mike, we got a new Discord channel.
Oh yeah, Mike's gonna love this.
It's called The Break Room. We're talking about cars. There is a disclaimer at the top. I'll let everyone know what it says. Discussions and pictures of cars, trucks, motorcycles, or anything else with an engine or motor. When posting images, be sure that any personally identifiable information is fully obscured. This includes license plates, VINs, addresses, etc.
And this is me more asking out of ignorance and not
Uh-huh.
really something I'm knowledgeable about. But
Okay.
isn't the fact that don't like can't people do nothing with a license plate? Like,
No, you
isn't,
absolutely
like a
can.
license plate just like
It depends on what
information people
systems
can't
you
do
have
anything
access to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
if
can look up
you-
with your license plate who is the title owner of that vehicle, if you have a lien holder on that vehicle, and what your address is.
Right.
And that's just a simple search.
But it's also because she has access to those tools, and they're not impossible to get. You just have to pay into the platforms to use those services. But they are there's no reason that any person can't just pony up the purchase fee.
so that information is purchasable. Like if I wanted to be a creepy stalker
Uh-huh.
and I had somebody's license plate, I could just buy that information.
You wouldn't even have to buy it. You buy the access. You buy the software, and then with that software, you connect to a nationwide database, and you look up that information.
I think that that's not okay.
I know the one that
Yeah.
we use, you have to have a legal reason in which to have access to this. So you have to support that, and they can come to you and say you need to support that. In every search I run, I have to legally, like my company says, like, hey, you can't just research people's names for fun and for shits and giggles. You
Oh,
can't
yeah,
go
yeah,
on
yeah.
here and like research your ex-girlfriend or your boyfriend and like
Right.
every year you
or
have
a
to
random
re-up
Honda
all
that
of these
sideswipes
things.
you on the interstate.
Oh, motherfucker. If I just knew. Just knew.
I mean, that's like when I did tech support for Apple. I could technically look up anyone that was a customer of Apple and find all of their account information. but we were specifically told like, hey, don't do that because we could see what accounts you're going into and
Yeah, we'll
what
know.
call you've taken.
It was very similar with Disney. I had,
Uh-huh.
I had access to all of their resort stay information,
Yep.
payment information. I had access to information for the app on their phone. Like any celebrity that stayed at Disney, I could have looked
Right.
up information. But
And there's
we
an
were strictly
expectation of-
told, like,
Yeah,
You
there's
know.
an expectation of professionalism. Like, hey,
yep,
don't ruin this. Like, you can make a lot of problems for a lot of people just by doing something that you shouldn't be doing in the first place.
Well,
and they
shoot,
do audit like secretly on it too.
Yeah.
With my job, I had access to social security numbers, business
Exactly.
EINs.
Mhm.
Yep.
I don't know why people act like business tins matter. They're like, I don't want to give you that. And I'm like, fuck you, then I'm not paying you. And they're like, and I'm like, nah, I got to report that I paid you
Oh
at the
my
end of
God.
the year. So you better give me that shit. And they're like, give me your W-9, bitch.
I cleaned this window and there's creepy
Oh,
like dolls in here.
yeah.
I wasn't expecting. I just swiped it across and they're just staring out at me.
Oh, I missed what Quentin said. He said, ooh, time to post pics of my motorized scooter. You rascal.
To be honest, if my grandmother knew how to use Discord, she'd probably take pictures of hers because she spent a lot of money and she's got all these customized like attachments
Yeah.
for it, and they're all
Be
pink.
proud of it.
She got
Oh,
She got,
spinners?
the,
is
she got
so-
the two scooter.
Oh yeah, she is so proud of her little fucking scooter, man. It's ridiculous.
Like
Good
says
for
in
her.
Italy, you get the model of the car, if it has insurance, and if it was ever in a crash.
That sounds like a Carfax report.
You can sell it to Carfax. It's clean.
Shut up. Was not my fault. Why am I getting so much flack for this shit?
I'm just reiterating the joke.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
no,
I'm just
no, no, I
referencing the
see,
Carfax
I
joke.
see,
Nobody says anything
yeah.
about how bad or good of a driver you are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what the Carfax joke is.
Just that we were repairing the car ourselves, so it doesn't get reported to the. But if we were to ever sell the car, which we ain't, 'cause
Hell
I don't
no.
sell any of my cars.
If we're
Um,
gonna sell it, we're gonna sell it to my family member. So
Right.
She'll
But yeah,
know.
it's not. It won't be on the history of the car that it was technically in a collision.
Oh, okay.
But the
I mean, shoot,
smallest,
Shelby, I've been in 3 car accidents.
the
see, I've
the
got a
most-
good track record.
And
Oh.
only 2 of them were my fault.
Jesus Christ! Oh, Mike, I got hit. Some fucker hit me and kept right on going and left me with a damaged vehicle pulling over on the side of the road.
She was
like an
Paula Abdul.
asshole.
She was caught in a hit and run.
Is that a Paula Abdul song?
Straight up, not telling.
I often
No
forget
idea.
that she's a singer. I just know that she was like a judge on some like pop.
And a dancer.
show.
I think. Oh, was she on In Living Color? Or is that J Lo? I'm thinking of.
I don't know.
Paula Abdul, wasn't she American Idol?
That's what
She
I was
is, yeah.
thinking, right?
Yeah,
Just some pop show.
Paula.
What about the
Abdul.
what about the big large guy? I forget his name. I don't know any of them.
Randy Johnson?
He also
Ra-
was
no,
on
Randy
American
Jackson.
Idol.
Was
Randy
he a
Johnson is
singer
pitcher.
too?
I don't think he's probably
He's
a
a
producer. If I had to guess.
Oh. No, I didn't get it, Mike. That's the problem. He just fucking hit me, and my car was still bouncing when he was gone. All I know is a black Honda. So, keep my eye out for any black Hondas.
Tell
They're
him what
not
the cop-
common. I'm sure you can find them.
Oh,
Tell him
yeah,
what the
for
cop
sure.
said when you called them, Shelby.
I didn't call the cops. This is Houston. They don't fucking come out. I don't know what to tell you. I watched a major accident happen one time, and the cops didn't come out.
Yep.
And they towed the vehicles, and the EMS showed up and was like, anyone need to be transported? And like, nah. They checked some blood pressure. It's like, here, you should probably just go to this website and fuck off and don't even try to wait for the cops because they won't be here for 4 or 5 hours.
Paula Abdul was not a fly girl on In Living Color. She was, however, a cheerleader for the Los Angeles Lakers at the age of 18.
I had no idea.
And later became the head choreographer for the Laker girls.
Is that a? Again, this is not me being silly. This is just an ignorance question. Lakers is a basketball, right?
Correct.
Yes.
They have cheerleaders in a basketball?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
they got cheerleaders for everything. If it's a
Because
sport dudes are
there's-
gonna watch, there's gonna be girls dancing.
Not
Well,
baseball.
Specifically because for basketball, there are a lot of
Oh, damn,
like
you're
stop and plays, and there's media timeouts for television coverage, or if somebody falls and gets sweat on the floor, they have to take a moment to clean up the sweat off the floor.
I
So,
didn't know that.
Yeah, they are meticulous about keeping that floor as dry and clean as possible, because you have people that are 7 feet tall jumping as high as they can, and if they come down and slip, they will absolutely shatter every bone in their body. Because
Some-
as the body gets taller, it gets more leverage and weaker.
Some
Oh.
football player got real
Quentin
fucked
says his
up.
computer froze again.
Oh, dang it. I just saw the clip on Instagram and like the foot wrapped around the other person's
Oh,
calf.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, sorry. It,
Some
No,
of
it's
those-
okay. I'm just picturing it like,
Yeah, some,
yeah, it did not look good.
yeah, some of those are pretty violent.
I learned a weird musical fact today.
Oh,
All right.
Hell.
I'm going to take us back to music for a second. The song SOS by Rihanna.
Oh, right, yeah.
I
You
learned today that the person who wrote it, there's like a whole section of that song that is just song titles from hit songs in the 80s.
Oh, well, it's what is the beat of that song? It is. Oh crap! I keep wanting to say Radar Love, but it's not Radar Love. Runaway? Is that what that's called?
I don't know, but I think I understand what you're getting at there, and I'm just saying like the lyrics of the song are just song titles.
Right. Yeah. They just listing song after song after
They're just
song.
listing song titles, yeah.
I don't know what I am missing on this wall.
Have you gone up on the scaffolding?
Yeah. It's just this dairy shop upper
Painted
wall.
Love is the name of that song by Soft
Window,
Cell.
window,
That's what
Oh,
it's
that's a
called.
good song.
I
Yeah,
really
but
wish I
that's-
could figure out what's causing that
Oh,
and make it stop.
oh,
That's the beat of
oh.
that song.
What happened, Logan?
My computer froze and I had to
Oh,
restart my computer
okay,
again.
that's your complaint. So sorry.
No.
I realized this bottom part also counts for that wall. There we go.
Sergio would like to know, how many depressed Cowboys fans did y'all see around your area this week?
I don't know.
Eh,
Did we
you
leave
know,
the house this weekend?
I spent most of it in the garage, I think.
I went and got froyo on Sunday, and it was so nice.
Mm.
It was really nice outside, and they have a back patio, and so like I went and got froyo and just sat on their back patio by myself and put in my headphones and was just on a call with my mom for an hour. It was really nice.
That sounds
Oh.
pleasant.
Sometimes, yeah, that's exactly what you need.
Hmm.
Good night, Mike. Thanks for hanging out.
Night, Mike. Get some
Night, Mike.
sleep.
Post your Ape 50 in the break room.
Now I got to download all the dirt data.
All right. Oh, I may have figured out what you're going to have to do, Clay, for your car. You
Okay.
can't just renew the registration since you're out of date.
Right.
Gonna have to go to the courthouse.
Oh, okay.
So good fucking luck.
Do I have to go there in the car or?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
Because they're just going to want you to get all the paperwork and you'll have to pay there.
Oh, okay.
If I remember correctly, Georgia does not have to do inspections for their vehicles. Is that right?
I don't think they do, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
know Florida
it's-
never
it's
had to.
just admissions.
See, that's what we're moving towards. They've changed that in Texas now. So now only certain counties in Texas will be required to still do emissions testing every year instead of the full comprehensive testing, which like doesn't really fucking matter, I guess. It only really is going to affect the people in the small towns that don't have to do anything at all anymore.
Yeah.
But god damn,
Um,
it's a bitch whenever you're out of date.
Some farmer in his tractor that is belching black smoke. Like, I don't think it's
Exactly.
gonna pass emissions, dude.
It ain't his problem if he don't live in like 3 of the big counties.
Right.
I think it's basically like Harris County, which is Houston, Travis County, which is Austin, and then I think there may be a couple in like the Dallas area that they're
Right.
going to have to still do the emission testing on.
I just I found out there's a YouTube channel called Albon,
Ow.
and he does like a lot of kind of like history lessons about cars. Like he does them by brand. Like he was like, Mitsubishi ruled the rally world, and then they ruined it all, and like stuff like that. He lives in Carrollton, which is near Dallas,
Oh, that's not very far.
because he was doing a project on an FD RX-7, and he was like, we bought it, and now we're driving it around, and all the places they were driving it around were places in Carrollton.
Your froyo reminded me, Meg. Still have to go try that beignet and
yeah.
tapioca place. I talked about it a little bit before, and I forgot about it for this past weekend.
I
Have to go have that for breakfast.
I tried the Krabby Patty meal today.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and their thoughts.
Well, supposedly they had a secret sauce on the burger that I just straight up didn't taste. It just tasted like a Dave's Double to me.
Eh.
And it was just regular fries. But the pineapple frosty tasted pretty good.
Hmm.
It was a solid okay. I'm glad I tried it, but I probably will not be getting it again during the duration of the event.
I haven't heard any raving reviews about it. Like, nobody's been like it was bad, but nobody's been like, yeah, that was a Krabby Patty.
I mean, it was a Dave's Double, but it had secret sauce on it, but I didn't taste anything that tasted different than a regular Dave's Double, so...
Quentin says, I had that Sunday. I tasted it a little, but it wasn't anything extraordinary.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't want to taint y'all with the information I had heard about it when y'all said y'all were going to try it. So that's what I heard as well. It's basically a fucking burger from Wendy's, and they're going to charge you more money for it and make a big-ass promo so everyone goes to Wendy's and tries it.
I got some SpongeBob stickers, though.
Mm-hmm.
And you paid $11 for those stickers.
Hell yeah, brother.
The food reviews kid reviewed it.
Oh, Review Bra?
Yeah.
Clayton has not introduced me to this kid, and okay, sure.
News of the week? Is that what it's called?
All I know is the kid is actually just called Review Bra.
Yeah. Well, he's got like 3 names for that show. It's like Running on Empty, Food Reviews, Review of the Week, or something like that. There's like 3 phrases he says when he intros the video.
I just like his oversized suits.
Uh-huh. Yeah, his dad's suits.
Are they just like look like his dad's suits, or are they actually
They're-
his dad's suits?
They
think
look like he went to JCPenney's and just bought a suit and didn't have it tailored.
I think that's because he used to use his dad's suits. Now he could probably afford his own oversized suit.
Probably, but the suits that he wears, I actually haven't watched his stuff in a while, so I don't know what he's
Very
doing
long
nowadays.
time.
But
Yeah, it is.
But,
I'm here to tell you, he looks no different. He looks exactly the same.
fantastic, fantastic. I don't want him to change.
He is laser guided on his demographic.
He wears a suit that looks like he just got the general size and it has not been fitted to his body.
And he has his hair slicked back, Meg. It is
Glued
quite
to
and
his head.
He is the palest little boy I've ever seen. I mean, like,
But he's
his
probably in his late 20s
presentation-
by now. Dude,
his presentation is so weird.
He still looks like he's 14.
Yes.
Have you heard the meme? My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
No.
Oh well.
See, I had neither until I was
that
just
was him.
introduced to it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, who is this kid? And I'm like, wait a minute. How has he just uploaded this video and he's got 300,000 views? And
Yep.
Clayton's like, oh no,
It's
this
review
guy's
bra.
big. And I
It's
was like,
review
oh,
bra.
who?
Running on empty. Food
Shelby, we're
reviews.
just out of the loop. We're not hip no more.
I 100% was never hip. I'm
I
fine with it. I'm
Haven't
cool.
been hip in a very long time.
I'm cool only to me and my cats.
Sometimes my hips make weird noises.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
That's basically the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Was it yesterday? I think I stood up. I was sitting on the floor, like on the rug in our
Yes, you
bedroom playing
were.
with cats. And I
Mhm.
stood up.
Oh, mistake. You were able to get up?
Yeah.
And there were so many popping noises.
Sounded like she racked a shotgun. Splack.
It was so fucking embarrassing. And I was like, oops.
You know when the
that was a
Lego,
lot of things.
You know in the Lego Star Wars games when the little Lego guys like fall apart, the little clickety clack
Clink, clink,
sounds they
Yep.
make?
Yeah.
That's the noise she made when she stood up.
Yeah.
That's my body now.
You guys are doing Kingdom Hearts on Saturday, right?
Correct.
Thank you very much for rating in.
Hey,
Oh,
Brandon.
hey, Brandon.
Hello.
What was y'all playing?
He was playing Fallout 4.
Miss Brandon. It's been a bit.
I was watching him stream, and he accidentally started one of the DLCs because they honestly really nicely tied it into what seemed like a story mission.
Mm.
I was sitting here watching him, and he gets on the boat to go to Far Harbor, and I'm just like,
Oh, yeah.
"Hey, this is DLC, just so you know." And he goes, "What? This is DLC?"
Longfellow glitched out, so I'm soft locked at the moment.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Well, that's bad news, but I got some great news for you. Turbo Dismount 2 demo on Steam.
Oh, Turbo Dismount's a great game.
If you'd like to do some more Sunday cruising.
That's where Sunday Cruising came from.
Hey, Meg, you asked about Kingdom Hearts on Saturday. Why? Are you not going to be around?
Oh no,
Oh, okay.
so I learned that Back to the Future Part 2 is doing a re-release in theaters this weekend.
Okay.
Ooh.
They're doing it on Saturday and Monday. And so I was debating which one I was going to buy tickets for.
Gotcha.
So I will go Monday.
Listen,
Sunday
Saturday works better for your
cruising.
schedule. You do what you need
I
to
mean,
do.
it works better for my schedule because I won't be going after work, but I have no issue going on Monday.
Okay. What is this building? Oh, okay, you already did that. Okay. Sometimes it is not easy to get this rafter where I need it to be.
When they re-released the first one in theaters last year or something, I ended up going while I was in Florida, and I was so happy I went. So I'm just like, I go to this one too.
I don't think you're allowed to put it on the sidewalk, is the thing.
You can in like certain positions if it's not too close to an object.
Yes.
Maybe if I turn it...
You had it for a single
Yeah.
frame there.
I want to turn it the other way. We'll do it that way. Okay.
I still haven't seen Back to the Future Part 3.
I have, but I don't know anything about it.
And I'm
I
not
like
even sure if I've seen Back to the Future Part 2, to be honest.
I'll wait 2 more years for
Do you remember seeing Biff that looked like Trump?
Yeah.
Yes.
You've
Uh-huh.
seen Back to the Future too.
Okay.
Oh, hey. Early voting, I think. I know it started, I think, today here in Texas. So pay attention to your early voting, people.
I have it on my calendar. I'm doing early voting next Thursday. Not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow.
I think ours started today or tomorrow, but both Sergio and I have our mail-in ballots that we need to fill out this weekend.
Very cool.
Oh, nice. I don't have to go nowhere.
No.
Actually,
I need to look up the ballot and check what the bills are because I only know what 2 of them are, but I don't know what the other ones are. There's the
Oh,
weed
man.
one and the abortion one. I don't know anything about the other ones.
Yeah, I don't know what ours are. I was talking with my coworker about what California does, like for all of their voters. And I wish that other states did it too. But they send out like a little pamphlet to all of the voters that are registered.
A little
Ahead
like,
of
briefing
time.
kit?
I'm sorry?
A little briefing kit?
Yeah, and so it
That's
explains like each proposition,
fantastic.
and it tells you like, okay, if any groups registered like in opposition or in support of this proposition,
That's very
what
valuable.
exactly a yes vote means and what
Yeah,
exactly a
that's the
no vote
hard part.
means.
I hate those.
Yeah, and
Because
so like
they're like, a yes vote is for the block of the injunction, for the referral of the appeal of. I'm just like, I don't. There are so many triple negatives. I can't track it.
exactly, like it's so good. And so I was explaining it to my coworker, and I pulled up the website for it, and like I was showing him. So I know about all the propositions in California right now. I know about
You're
none
ready
of
to
them in
vote,
Georgia. So
California.
like I need to get on that.
Well, Georgia's a red state, so they try to keep their voters as confused as possible. So they're
I
not going to
mean,
give you that
yes, but we
information.
were blue in the last election
Mm-hmm.
somehow. Probably won't be this time, considering we now have to hand count the ballots. But
No, they stopped that.
oh, they actually were able to. Oh yeah, another
Breaking-
judge said it was unconstitutional.
Breaking news that they've
yeah.
stopped that.
Yeah, but it's gonna get sent up to the next level, and they're gonna impose it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stacey Abrams was on the Daily Show last night. I really liked that.
Why do I know that name?
She ran for
Stacey-
governor here a couple times, but she's been a huge proponent of voter rights.
Okay. I think I know who that is.
Personally, I think she's great. The newest, or one of the more recent Star Trek shows, had her as president of the planet.
That
president of
That
the
is
universe.
funny.
Yeah.
That rules.
Oh
Mhm.
boy.
It was president of something big. It was really entertaining, though. Personally, I really like her.
Mm-hmm.
Man, there's a lot of nothing crazy here.
You know who I like that I'm really sad that she's going to be termed out is Katie Porter.
Oh right, yeah.
I
The
really like her.
whiteboard lady.
Yes, she rules.
I mean,
But she's
I
going to
think-
get termed out, so she's not even going to be in government anymore. It sucks. I wish she
I-
was president.
I like her method of explaining things. So whether you are in her party or not, I think the ability to visualize and explain things is invaluable.
I
Yeah.
just really like that she doesn't put up for any guff or any like corporate nonsense,
Right.
and she will put it in your face why you're evil. And I wish she'd run for president. I really like Katie Porter a lot.
Yeah, I mean, there's something to say about that sort of personality type. It's like, hey, we're gonna write this down, and it's gonna make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, I'm gonna get a bigger whiteboard, and we're gonna
And
keep writing things down.
point at everything. I'm gonna point at.
Right. Yeah,
Look, you
just
can't
like
beat a teacher who can explain things well.
that's the critical point. It's like a lot of times with lengthy discussion, you can sort of gloss over details, but when it's written down, you can't just cover it with your hand and go, oh, we're not going to talk about that one. So it gives a very easy to digest message. There's no way they're going to let you put that ladder where the light pole is.
I know. I was just kind of screwing around with that.
They should put a hole in the middle of it so you can just run it through.
Is there any explanation why there's a lightning bolt on the ladder, the scaffolding?
It's our symbol as the power washers.
Got power. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I never put together. I just accepted that was the PowerWash simulator logo. I never thought about why it was a lightning bolt.
Power wash.
Oh, it's genius.
It's on our sword and our shield as well.
Mhm.
I just cleaned ye trash.
Some clean trash.
I didn't know they put me in this game.
In Supermarket Together, you have a broom that you hit people who are shoplifting with, but there also can be trash on the floor, and so you use the broom to clean it up.
Mhm.
And so a lot of times we'll just make jokes. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go take out the trash, and I'll run over to Deidre and like hit her with the broom.
Very nice.
They have a broom you can whack people with in Ale and Tail Tavern too.
Nice.
The people
Do they
come in
really?
and get the
Yeah.
people come in and they
Oh,
get
that's
too trashed,
Yeah.
and then they start taking up spaces at your table. So you whack them with the broom until they leave.
Me and Quentin were too busy fighting ogres and spiders and boars and bears.
You guys were out doing the grindy part of the game. We were running the business.
Right.
I mean, I feel like our part's kind of grindy too, but it's the fun grindy that I enjoy. So,
We were all doing what we wanted to do.
yep.
Can I talk about a different cool thing that's coming out in a video game? That
Yeah.
isn't spoilers.
Please tell us about the cool thing in a video game.
From the new
Dragon
Dragon
Age.
Age.
I do it. I do it.
And I'm not gonna spoil anything, but in the new Dragon Age, so have you guys played Baldur's Gate or seen Baldur's Gate at all?
Scene,
I've
yes.
seen it, not
Okay.
played
I've
it.
seen memes about it. I have not really seen a lot of gameplay.
There's like in Baldur's Gate, there's a couple different animals that you can have in like your camp that you've like encountered and befriended along the way,
Mhm.
and you can go and
Logan
pet
knows
them.
about the bear.
There's
Oh,
an owlbear. Yes.
God.
So you can go and pet them. So in Dragon Age, there is going to be an animal of some sort in
Mhm.
your like home base area. I can't even say if they're going to be in your home base area, if it's going to be out in the world. I don't know.
Right.
But they will be common, and you can interact with them. And so like it'll be like, hey, like pet, and you just go up and like hug them, or like
Wow.
you like pet. Like it showed 3 different interactions with the same button press. So it was like
nice.
you don't know which interaction you're gonna get. It's gonna be kind of randomized, and I just looked like it looked so cute, and it made my heart melt.
Can I do that with a Mabari? Because I think Mabaris are real cute.
The one they showed was not a Malbari, but I don't know if there is a Malbari that you could interact with.
I imagine like that would be a highly requested animal.
Yes. I just don't know because like this game isn't really taking place in Ferelden where they are found. So
Oh, I see what you mean.
I don't know. But yeah, so this game is each game they've kind of been like showcasing an additional or new area of the world. And so this is going to lean more towards Pavalin and Tevinter and a couple different, and Tiva, some other areas that we've heard about a lot, but never been to. Not to say that you might not be able to go to other places, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Have they given an actual release date for that game yet?
Oh yeah, it comes out Halloween.
Oh, it's coming
Holy
out that soon.
shit.
Yeah, no, I was gonna take Halloween or the day after because that's a Thursday. I was gonna take the day off, except for my department has a mandatory 2-day training symposium on
That's a
Halloween
safety
in the
seminar.
I was gonna say, is it about safety again?
No, and we were supposed to fly to Cedar Rapids for it, and I was so upset. I'm like, you got to be kidding me! Like,
Where's
I
Cedar
don't want to fly to
Rapids?
Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Shit.
I was like, I don't want to fly there in November when I could be playing my game I've been
Good
looking forward to
Lord.
for a decade. And then they cut all the budget and said, shockingly, the same thing they've said every year for the past 4 years this time of year. Hey, we have no money, so we're freezing all travel and
Right.
hiring and all this stuff. So then we weren't allowed to go. So now we just have to be on Zoom for the entire day.
Oh no! What a shame.
And Meg was
Oh-
like,
oh,
yes, we got no
no.
money.
Meg's like,
Fuck
oh
that, I'm
no,
staying
that's
home."
super sucks.
Well, my
Oh, what a
coworker-
shame. Dang.
My coworker didn't want to go either because he has a 6-year-old son who
Yeah.
was going to take trick-or-treating, and he's a single father.
Right.
Oh, fuck that. No, I'd be like, no.
Yeah,
Y'all
he was
plan better.
really upset about it, and we were finding reasons why he couldn't go. Like, I was like, I'll go in your place, like, to make sure one of us is there, but there's no way in hell you should be going. Especially because, like, so he's like a single dad, but also takes care of his disabled mother. So, like, he has to make plans way
I feel
ahead
like
of
that's
time.
reason enough.
Yeah, and they wanted us to go for a whole week.
Oh,
So it was
hell
like,
no.
he's like,
Come
I need to
on.
make plans way ahead of time. And they were like, yeah, we just don't know yet. You might need to come out. And so it was like a month before.
Damn.
And they were still trying to like get us to come out. It's like, seriously, you gotta be kidding.
Well, speaking of shitty work environments, boy, do I have a story for you guys. So the company I work for, they have a terrible record when it comes to hiring people. I mean, the worst fucking option. They're like, yeah, let's go ahead and hire that person. Don't ask me why. I don't know. They're stupid. So they did this and hired a new girl. She started, was there one day, went on a vacation. No,
Smart.
actually, I'm sorry. She was there one day. She was supposed to be there a second day, but she called out because her tire got flat on her car, and then she went on vacation for like 4 days. Came back, was there 2 days, and then went on another vacation. So we were all like, okay, what the fuck? All right, she comes back like, all right, we're gonna learn, see what she knows. She knows nothing. She's a fucking idiot, despite the fact that she has all these years of experience. So then, the odds are not in her favor so far, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is what happens when you lie on a resume, kids.
Yeah, don't fucking do it because they'll learn. Whenever you start to try to do a fucking job and they're like, this bitch don't know shit.
Stop listening
So-
to influencers that tell you to lie on your resume.
Yeah, just that's what Clay and I decided today is that she has been absolutely ruined by social media, thinking that she can just do whatever the fuck she wants and what they say to do. And, oh, I do this. They don't actually do it, but they say that they do it.
Uh-huh.
So yesterday, her boss, her manager, I should say, took her team to lunch. So her manager at the end of the day, who's one of my friends, she comes over and she's like, oh my God, Shelby, you would not believe. I just looked at my receipt. She picked a $50 fish at lunch. I was like, the fuck she did? What do you mean? She goes, I just don't understand. Where are manners anymore for people? And I was like, she spent $50 at lunch. I don't know if the manager paid it with her dime or with the company's dime, but either way, we're not a very big company.
Right.
So unless this is a very nice dinner, it's our anniversary dinner or something like that, you shouldn't be spending $50 when everyone else is getting lunch stuff and po' boys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is that Sergio, she's now ruined. There will be no more team lunches by that manager until she gets fired, which is probably going to happen sooner because yesterday when she was buying her $50 lunch, she was also, and I didn't really check out her outfit yesterday because I don't like her. And whenever she shows up and tries to talk to the person that sits next to me, I literally look over and I put both my headphones in and then I turn the volume up. So it is very aware that I am not here for her to fucking sit here and tell me hear vicariously about her love life and who she's banging and this guy's younger. I don't give a fuck. Shut the hell up and get out of here. I'm trying to work. So I didn't look at her outfit, but apparently she had some very tight leggings on and had very club attire on. So the manager even said that yesterday when she goes, oh my God, what was she wearing? I was like, oh, I missed this. And she's like, oh my God, it looked like she was going to the club. Y'all, the cherry on top happened today. This literally happened yesterday. Today, she showed up to work. We work in insurance and we're not forward facing all the time, but someone from corporate was in the office today and she showed up in a motherfucking crop top. I could see 2 inches of her fucking stomach. And it was like a cloth crop top with high-waisted jeans. I'm like, what are you doing? Where do you think you work? Everyone was talking shit about this. Everyone. The minute she walked off the floor, early by the way, we all just immediately all started grouping together talking shit. I mean, at one point, I really considered going up to her and be like, hey, do you mind if I take a picture of your shirt? I want to send it to my husband to prove that someone's actually wearing a crop top in a business environment. If you're going to wear it, so, you can deserve to be talked about with it.
Yeah, that's just a completely different mindset. I don't understand that.
I don't
when I
get
worked
it.
in the call center, they had a relaxed dress code because they're like, hey, it's a call center. You're working sometimes midnight hours. We realize sort of the workforce we are hiring here. So they're like, hey, just jeans are fine, shorts are fine, t-shirts fine. Just make the slightest effort that you are coming to work, because people were showing up in like dirty pajamas and fuzzy
Ew.
slippers and just like completely rolled out of bed, messy hair, and they're like, "Come on, guys, we are trying to be as relaxed as possible, but at least
Don't push us.
make some sort of effort that you are going to a job where you're getting paid to do work."
Quinn
like,
says, so she got promoted, right?
I looked overdressed because I wore like nice jeans, nice shoes, and a nice t-shirt. And I was like, I cannot believe how overdressed I am in my current outfit.
And like, I'll tell you, I wear tennis shoes all day. I wear a pair of jeans and I wear a nice like business casual shirt and I put tennis shoes on with it. And I don't even care that I cared for a while that they were tennis shoes, but like sometimes I want to go for a walk in the middle of the day. And I can't do that in work shoes. So a lot of the people there, we're trying to encourage each other to do walks throughout the day because we have this big campus. So a lot of people are like, all right, I'm going to go for a quick like 10-minute walk and I'll be right back. You don't have to bring in a pair of tennis shoes. So everyone just wears tennis shoes with their nice outfits. And so you just go for a walk and no one says anything. So, but no one's wearing, and like, yes, there are some days when you come in Fridays when most people aren't in the office. Like, I've come in on a Friday and I'm, wearing like a hoodie. No one cares because no one's there. Everyone, including corporate, was here today.
Yeah, it always depends on the environment, right? Like every environment's different, but like a standard, at least in my opinion, is like if higher ups are going to be there, like not just like managers who are who work out of that site and are just sometimes there, like corporate, the higher ups are going to be there. Like you make an effort then, but like that's just a standard. Now, like whether or not you are required or asked to make an effort the other days, that can be different. But like that's a standard thing. Like if nothing else, like it puts a better impression in their mind of you,
right?
For future.
I mean, it's like just having the courtesy of cleaning up your house even a little when you know people are coming over.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Just even a little. It's like, oh, I have folded and put away my laundry and vacuumed, and that's it.
Oh, and don't think that like she doesn't have to have money or anything like that. Nah, this bitch is rolling in at least $100,000 a year in this role that she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing in.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very high role that she got, and we're all like, and she comes over asking those basic questions. We're like, huh? What do you mean you can't take this call because you don't know what to do?
Mm-hmm.
No, we're good. You just need to fuck off. Get out of here. All right. We just have this wall and this carriage, I think.
Oh, really?
And the floor.
I have been following you in the scaffolding, working on the floor while you clean other things.
I noticed.
And I cleaned the center and then came over here and started working on this wall.
Could you imagine?
This is a perfect.
Could you imagine if you did the walls, if it dripped onto the floor and then you had to do the floor?
You mean like if you did the floor and then did the walls?
Right. If the floor was clean and then you did the walls, if it made the walls dirty or made the floor dirty again.
That would be hilarious.
I don't think I'd have a problem with it because like I would know that starting out.
Yeah,
so like I would change
the
how
process.
I cleaned. Yeah, like I wouldn't have started on the floor.
Yeah. It's a hard lesson to learn the first time though.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember the first time I ever played this game, and Sergio was like, top down, Shelby, and I was like, you got it. Done. And that's how I've worked from here.
My thing is always, I think it's because of visceral cleanup. Because if you stepped over grime, you took it with you places. And so I'm like, I need the floor to be clean, so I walk on clean floors.
I see.
I love that game.
It's definitely an entertaining game. was like, yeah, if I step on blood, now I've carried bloody footprints all over my clean floor.
The physics in it were a little fucky and kind of annoying sometimes, but man, I love that game.
Didn't we talk about them making another one?
They're remaking the original one in a new engine.
Can it handle co-op?
I believe it'll be exactly the same game in every way.
So
Except
it's still
it's a
going
new
to be
engine.
awful in co-op.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
She says, Sergio says, I hate visceral cleanup. The physics engine killed my enjoyment.
Yeah, it's definitely it's polarizing. Either you appreciate it for its realism, or it punches you in the face the whole time.
Realism is a strong word. Like, I pick up a box and everything inside the box flips out and goes flying across the room just because I picked it up.
It has troll physics in it. So if I'm standing on a crate and somebody else is standing on a crate right next to that crate, and we both pick up the other crate that the other person is standing on, you'll both go flying into the air.
See,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it only when I played it with other people, because I feel like if I had to do all that by myself, I'd be like Sergio. I was like, I would
Before
hate it.
PowerWash came out, that was my just relaxing game.
I don't know why. Maybe because it was so gory. It was not a very relaxing game to me. The
Same.
parts of it were, yes, but parts of it were just like, nah, I'm a bit uncomfortable.
I became desensitized to the gore of it. I just like, okay, here's a dirty room. Here's the process I need to do to clean it. I'm just going to kind of listen to a podcast and clean this room.
Speaking of games where you just hang out with other people while you're doing something,
I was about to say speak. Cleaning games.
Did anyone else catch that? Because that broke up the entire time.
I'm
for
gonna
me.
need you to
I
repeat
heard it.
all of that.
Oh,
because
I'm
it was
sorry.
very
I think
glitchy
that was
for us.
your guys' end because I heard everything she said.
I just thought what you said was funny because I was literally about to say, speaking of horror cleaning games.
Oh,
There's a game called
Call
Web
it?
Fishing, where it is a fishing multiplayer game styled like Animal Crossing, and all you do is sit on the shore and toss out your line, and it's a chat room, so you can talk to other people in multiplayer while you fish.
oh my god! I feel like this is just
It's a cozy
online
fishing game.
fishing dating sim, like
Yeah.
IRL
RuneScape.
dating sim. Like, you like fishing, you like video games,
Yeah.
you want to meet people, we got you.
Cozy,
RuneScape.
relaxed,
Did you say RuneScape?
Yes.
chill fishing vibes.
Quentin, I know what you need to be picking up lately.
So what were you going to say, Meg, about the horror?
Oh,
Cleaning
there's a
game?
cleaning game that like you're cleaning up like crime scenes.
Yeah, it's what? Crime scene cleaner?
Yeah, something like
serial
that.
cleaner?
Yeah, and I was watching somebody stream it the other day. I can't remember who. It might have been Ray. And he like walked into a house where like the mom went crazy
Yeah.
Oh no!
and like there was potentially a ghost in the house.
I want to play this game.
I don't want to play this game alone.
The one that I know about is called Serial Cleaner.
I think that one's different. No,
Okay.
maybe that one is this one. I can't remember. I'll have to see. I'm sure he has a VOD of it, so I'll have to see.
And then let me see if there's
Actually,
another
I'll check
one.
real quick.
Crime Scene Cleaner is the other one.
Okay, I'm pulling up right now to see if I can see what it was.
Oh wow! If it's Crime Scene Cleaner, that's published by Playway, who does all the car mechanic sims.
Ooh,
Interesting. Crime scene cleaner.
Okay. On Steam, it says similar to games you've played, The Forest and Yakuza 0.
how in the hell?
Don't know.
I get the forest. I
Maybe
don't
there's a
get
Yakuza hit in one of the crime scenes.
I mean,
yeah,
there's-
maybe.
There's also like the Yakuza zombie. Maybe they're talking about like is.
Nope. It specifically says 0. It is Yakuza
Oh.
0.
That's weird.
What is a 4?
Yeah, I think that's a game that I would not be able to play by myself. Like, yeah, I
Little-
know nothing's gonna jump out and kill me.
Little too dark?
But it feels like something's gonna jump
Yeah.
out and kill me.
That was me
I want to
when
play it. It sounds cool.
that was me when Logan was playing whatever that game was called last night.
Into
I
the
watched
deep.
at the beginning and I
Still
was
Wakes
like,
the Deep, yeah.
I'm about to go to bed. I can't watch this anymore.
The moment where I stepped away to turn on the light. Because
I
Shelby
was
turned off
downstairs. Oh,
Shelby turned
sorry.
off the lights when she went downstairs, and I was like, "It's dark up here. I'm gonna turn on the light."
He stepped away and I paused the game. I'm like, I ain't leaving this shit on pause while he's not here. I will
How
wait
did you
for him
guys
to get
enjoy
back.
it?
I liked it a lot.
Very, very well made.
Okay. Are you
I'm
going to
excited to-
continue playing it? I
Oh,
assume you
absolutely.
didn't
I'm
finish
super
it.
into it.
Okay.
It's probably going to take us like 3 or 4 streams to beat, I think.
Okay.
But I really, really liked it. Okay,
They
everything
were-
that's left is on the wagon. I've done all the little things that we missed.
Did you guys both get the achievement?
Yes.
Probably.
Just go pull the lever twice and you'll be fine.
I know I got mine. It didn't give it to me when Shelby did hers, but then I did mine after she did hers, and then I got it.
Yeah, I got it.
I noticed that too on a different level I played with Deidre. She did the thing and I didn't get it, so I did the thing and I got it.
I'm a wagon wheel.
Oh, I was going to jump up top to clean, but everything's clean.
And I
Start
did the
top.
classic. I did the classic thing where after stream I turned off all the lights and I crawled into my bed and I went straight to sleep.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Just you guys talking about playing scary games in October and us like setting the schedule up. I've been having scary ass, weird ass dreams for days, and I've been miserable. I wake up and I'm like, well, that's a terrible way to start the
Why
day.
does my back
Okay."
hurt? Because your shoulders have been tight for the past 8 hours.
Yeah. Oh, Clay had to wake me up one night. I was sleeping, he said, in the worst fucking position ever.
Yes.
So-
Cross-legged, the hips splayed open.
Yeah. So, like, if you're mostly, I think girls probably can do this stretch, but basically, like, put your feet, like, sit down on the floor and put your feet to feet each other.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, like, they're spread open, and then just
V-stretch.
cross at ankles. And apparently, that's how I was sleeping. And so I remember Clayton, he woke me up and was like, hey, you need to move your legs. You're going to hurt your hips. And I was like, okay, thanks. Went back to sleep. And the next night, like, we were talking and was like, hey, so how exactly was I sleeping? And he had to tell me. And I was like, oh, yeah, that would probably hurt after a while. I was just constantly stressing and straining on my hip abductors.
She was sitting on the floor. She was like, I could sit down like this. I was like, can you stay like that for the next 6 hours? And
We
she goes,
did it.
No. You sleep in bad enough positions when you have to contort around the cats in the first place.
I love watching these recaps.
Oh, I forgot to do that. I'm running around.
Let me know when you are done with the recap and I will move on to the next one.
Beautiful.
It's very satisfying to watch. I'm done.
done.
Okay. We're going to Hansel's Honeymoon Hideaway.
Damn it. Are we gonna? There's got to be a swamp level.
Yes,
I'm
that's
sure.
level 3.
Okay. How
I
many
was
levels
doing
are
them
there?
in order. There are 5.
Okay. No. Do them in order. That's right. That's fine.
In
with
the
me.
hideaway, we have to sit in the onion carriage for 30 seconds.
I think it's 20 seconds.
It is 20 seconds.
The door's on the other side, Logan.
So, Shrek has a bunch of references to other folklore, right?
Yes.
And Shrek is a Disney property, right?
No.
Oh, it's not.
It's DreamWorks.
Ah, okay. I was gonna say, are we going to see Shrek in Kingdom Hearts
No,
with references inside references,
no.
and
No.
then the thing that it's referencing next to the reference?
You will not be seeing Shrek in Kingdom Hearts.
Got it.
All right, unlocked. Got it. We good to start spraying?
Yep.
Yes.
The dirty ass onion.
I know we don't get them in the free play mode that we're doing now, but the little messages that come up for all these levels are really cute. Like, I thought they did a good theming job with them.
I forgot about those. I'm sure I'll play this again so I can get other stuff.
The premise of the first one, Lord Farquaad, like, has you come in and clean the town, because his knights got upset with him and they, like, trashed it. And that's why there was, like, graffiti that, like, was against him places.
Oh, okay.
And that's why they wrote Knights Ruleth on the front. And so he basically spends the whole time talking about, like, you know, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make and how great he is, even though he doesn't do anything. Like, it's just entirely in character talking about himself. And then this one, Fiona asks you to, like, clean the cabin they had been staying at. And Shrek doesn't think, like, it's bad or needs cleaning, and then he starts listing off a couple things. He's like, well, I guess we did kind of cause this issue or that issue, but really we made it better.
I gotta be honest with you. I did not keep up with the Shrek movies.
I've only seen the first two.
Yeah, I have not kept up with them, but I know basics.
I think it's funny that Shrek has become the thing that they originally parodied.
Yes.
How many now are there? Like movies? Does anyone know?
4. And I don't know if it's rumors or a confirmation that a 5th one is in the works.
And I believe I
Jesus.
heard the rumor that the 5th one in the works is also going to be like they're starting over. They're rebooting.
Okay.
Shrek.
Oh my god, they're rebooting it already?
I didn't think it was starting over, but to be fair, so, like, the Puss in Boots movies apparently were really good, and the most recent one kind of led into there being another Shrek movie, so not certain.
Was Shrek referenced in the Puss in Boots movie?
I don't know. I've never seen them,
No, I haven't either.
but apparently they've done very well. Like, not quite like Minions style well, but close.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
epic.
Get me on this heart. Let me on this heart.
But Minions is a different studio.
Different studio, but still Universal, I think.
Same publishing rights.
Yeah.
Can I borrow your...
You can take
Is
the
Scaffolding.
DreamWorks a Universal studio?
I think it's owned by them now.
Because I know Illumination is.
The only reason I think it is because Shrek is in their parks.
Shrek 4D,
Yeah,
where you can smell farts.
sure.
I feel like I got sick on that ride once. And by ride,
Probably from
show.
all the smelling the farts.
I don't know. I'm pretty... I sorry. You know what? I'm married. Doesn't matter. I could put down a stinky fart. I don't think that'll make me motion sick.
Anyways, Aaron says that Shrek was referenced in the last Puss in Boots movie.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I didn't know how separate they were trying to keep the Puss in Boots stuff from the Shrek stuff, but apparently not at all. Which is fine. I love me a connected universe.
They just want them money. They don't care how it goes. Speaking of connected universe, did you guys know about this new theme park that's opening?
Yes.
I was just bringing it up again because I'm super excited. I can't wait for it to happen in
Which
2025.
one are we talking about?
Have you made your reservations yet?
No,
I don't even know if you can yet.
I
What are we
didn't
talking about?
know. The
Epic
new
Universe.
Universal Park.
Oh, yeah. I ain't going to that shit for the first year it's out.
My
Crazy?
grandmother asked for us to go next year, so
All right, well,
Gonna
I'll
have to
do it
make
for
it happen.
Grammy.
But there's another concert. Oh, Sergio, I need to ask your mom if she's fans of Stray Kids or not. Because they announced the cities that they're doing their concerts in next year, but they've not announced the dates for North America yet. And from the cities, it includes Orlando and Tampa and Houston.
Yeah.
So there's a
I know somebody
really
who
good
lives in Houston.
chance we'll be able to at least get to one of them. I know she likes the Rose. I was kind of surprised she didn't want to come to San Antonio to see Wusong. Maybe we'll just do the concert and actually I doubt Epic Universe is going to be open early 2025. It'll probably be late, I would think. I don't know. None of us live in Orlando to just go like do a little drive by and be like, "Hey, you see anything available? You know, is anything poking out over the fences? Nothing."
I mean, at this point, things should be poking out over the fences.
It should be, yeah. If not, it's not happening in 2025.
Yeah. Big Thunder's about to shut down for a year.
Doing renovations on it.
Yeah, but more than just like their seasonal renovations, it's starting. Normally, the seasonal means it's closed for like a month or two. This is literally, they're like, yeah, it's closing like January 5th, 2025, and it won't be open until 2026. And they're bringing some new magic. So it sounds like they might be retheming.
Good. So I'm a big proponent of, hey, shut those rides down every once in a while. Give them a good maintenance. Give them a good cleaning, refill, make sure everything's got all the oils and grease down where it's supposed to be and screws are all tight. Big fan of that shit.
I was watching a video today about carnival ride deaths, and it really stressed me out.
Dude.
I can't go on rides and carnivals anymore after I got stuck on one. I can't do it.
Oh, God. No, I wouldn't be able to either.
It was terrifying.
Anyways, after watching that video, I think I'm not going to go on any carnival rides either.
I wouldn't.
I'm not going to repeat any of the stories I saw, but
Please don't.
man, it was really scary. Like, I went on that shit. I went on the Gravitron, and that could happen to me?
Yeah. Mine luckily wasn't like anything like on like one of those where it was super dangerous. I was just on a Ferris wheel, but like we made it around the Ferris wheel once in an hour.
Oh.
Because the Ferris wheel lost power over and over and over again. And every time I got power back, we'd go backwards a little bit and then move forward a little bit, and then it would lose power. It was just horrific.
Is there an inside to this building?
No.
The anxiety-ridden I would be. God, I would hope Clayton was on that with me. If not, I don't know of how to be able to keep it under control. Like, well, you better call him.
I don't trust Ferris wheels after that one guy, like, put me in a dream world. Tried to kill me.
What the fuck reference are you making?
Unfortunately, I can't narrow down a video game. That there's
It's
still
not from a video game.
Oh,
Are
there's
you
still
talking about Inception?
No, it's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh.
Where
Come on,
the sleep
Sergio,
demon
play.
put him in a sleep world.
There are so many things that have happened in that show. I cannot retain it all.
Sounds like you need to rewatch it, sir.
Not to be confused with the sloth demon that puts you in the fade.
I'm still trying to finish watching freaking Initial D.
Well, why don't you watch it on Crunchy? Oh,
Yeah.
You know what? I'm tired of getting that. The girls do that to me, too. God damn. That's so mean.
I wasn't picking on Shelby. I was picking on Clayton.
I mean, I'm the one that bought the fucking subscription for him. Oh,
Appreciate it.
God. which I'm sure is timed out now, and we didn't use
Oh, yeah.
a damn minute of it.
Oh, I watched man. Don't you worry.
Oh,
You
good.
watched
I
the
hope you
entirety
did.
of One Piece.
I would be so proud.
I would be impressed.
I am rewatching still the Avatar, and it's gotten to where like I'll be having it on while after I come home, and I'm like cooking dinner in the kitchen, and Clayton will come down from feeding the cats, and then he'll sit down on the couch, and somehow we end up watching like 3 episodes of fucking Avatar, and I'm just like, oh, I didn't mean for us to have
I'm
to watch
seeing
this,
it.
and Clayton's like, it's anime, I'm good.
I'm seeing it for the very first time, so
Oh, you've never seen Avatar?
I watched a little bit of it, and it just didn't land. I was probably looking for more Dragon Ball Z, and it's extremely not Dragon Ball Z.
It is not Dragon Ball Z.
And I was just
Especially
like,
if you start with the first season. Nope.
right. And I was just like, it's neat, and it's cool, but I want dudes. I want to hear a Japanese grandma screaming for 45 minutes.
And that's the whole episode?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That
want
was
to hear.
one of his complaints.
I want
is
to hear
that-
screaming grandma, or I want to see 2 dudes standing still, staring at each other for 20 minutes.
What you want is book 3 of Avatar.
Got it. Okay.
We are on book 3 now. We just
Ooh.
hit.
I've been somehow this part of the algorithm on TikTok has got a hold of me, where it's people like just looking at crowds of people, and it's just find the stand user, and it's like a guy walks past with an incredibly elaborate outfit in a field of like normal people. I'm like, this is the best part of TikTok I'm on right now.
Yeah.
Find the stand user.
What we'll have to do is I'll have to watch JoJo with you now, Clay.
Why is that?
Because you need to rewatch it, obviously.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
and
a couple episodes you're really not gonna like.
The monkey episode
I
you're gonna
know
hate.
for sure,
Uh-huh.
there's gonna be ones.
The monkey episode, the train episode,
The first episode where a dog gets cooked in an oven.
right?
Oh
That was-
no! Oh,
that one's not
no,
great.
I don't think I want to watch anymore. I'm good.
and that's
Danny
I'm gonna
didn't-
go back.
Danny
I'm gonna go
didn't
back to
deserve
my
it.
wholesome Avatar. Thank you very much.
Danny didn't deserve it.
No, Danny's the
We
best.
really
of us.
haven't watched book 3 yet.
Yeah, I know. I have. It's
When
just
when the Fire Lord cooks a dog in an oven.
Jesus. I was actually thinking. I was like, I may make Avatar my next. Like, I just have it on all like whenever I'm doing other stuff show. Like I do that for New Girl now. It's just gonna be Avatar. I'm gonna go to sleep to Avatar, and then we're gonna all of a sudden have all the fucking bits and episodes of Avatar memorized.
You're gonna wake up in the middle of the night. My cabbages.
Canonically, he has a name now.
Does he
yeah?
really?
They came out with a kid's book about like his cabbages and stuff, and they give him a name in the book.
Unreal. Actually, was looking at
What's
the
his
books the other
name?
day on Amazon.
It's like Mr. Kwai or something like that.
Oh, it's not funny.
He's not,
No.
his name's not Fred.
Well, it was explaining his business between Aang and Korra.
Oops.
All I know is that kid, Fred, on Nickelodeon had a thing about cabbages.
Is that the same Fred as the YouTube Fred,
Yes, the like the high pitched voice Fred guy.
whose dad is John Cena?
Sure, all right. More Fred lore I didn't know about.
I don't know who Fred is.
That's okay.
You're fine.
Good.
You're not missing anything. I'd forgotten about Fred.
The
Yeah.
little bit that you've picked up from this conversation, you've already got it.
Yep.
Cool.
He likes cabbages. His dad's John Cena.
And his
He
voice.
has a high pitched voice,
Uh huh.
It's not appealing.
and that is the depth of the character.
Yeah, it's extremely 2006 comedy.
Yeah.
You know, screaming. You know that thing that people do, screaming.
Yeah.
That.
Okay.
It's funny because it's loud,
And he makes the face.
right?
And it's high pitch,
uh-huh.
and he scream.
I'm glad
Oh,
we've
I
explained the
get
joke.
it.
It makes it funnier.
right.
I'm not paying. I did not. That. Oh, I get. It was not to you guys. It was to the deck moraine. That's what these are. They're adorable.
Jack Marine, look at it again. Oh, that post?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, meringue. I don't know why I
Meringue.
thought you said marine.
Meringue.
I thought you said marine.
So fucking cute.
Warhammer Deck Marine.
Warhammer deck meringue.
Oh, speaking.
Space meringue.
It's that time of stream where we talk about food. I got the cool Instant Pot I recommended to everybody on the Target
God
sale.
Dang, it's so good.
Clayton's the only one, of course, that's used it so
I've
far.
cooked the same thing in it twice, and it nails it every time.
Is it
He
egg?
is so happy.
It is egg.
I
does,
knew it.
God, it
A
does
singular
eggs.
egg.
No, 4 at a time, and they come out absolutely perfect, gelatinous in the middle, soft on the outside.
Oh, yeah.
But tell him what you can do with this Instant
So-
Pot when it comes to the eggs.
So our old one just had a timer, right? You just set the mode, and I assume internally it had different controls, whether you were doing open top or pressure cooking, or there was a setting for eggs. This one, however, you pick what you're cooking, and then you can either do high pressure or low pressure. And low pressure is what makes the difference. So you still get a pressure cooked egg, so you get an even cook throughout the cycle, and you don't scorch the outside without have a raw inside. But because you can reduce the pressure, it gets a lot more even compared to the first one. Because the first one, I think it was just defaulted to like a high pressure or maybe like a medium pressure, and it would do pretty good eggs. Right there at the end, I got really good at them. But the outermost part of the yolk would still be just a little bit dry. But when you set it to low pressure, there is no dry part of the yolk. It is all gooey all the way out to the edge of the yolk. Absolutely perfect.
And this is the we are old people part of the stream.
Yep.
These are the things that we get all excited about.
I freaking love egg, dude.
Egg is so good.
Just singular.
Just, yeah. I will say I made amazing fried rice for dinner tonight. I'm getting better with my fried rice.
Mm-hmm. And I did the eggs for the fried rice.
He did.
Love egg.
His name is Ang.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, good. I was like, how am I supposed to get the other side of this thing? There's
I
no
can't
way.
remember if I get
can't
paid
low
tomorrow.
enough.
Do I get paid tomorrow?
No.
Oh, man.
I like it better when I get paid.
When's your next paycheck come in?
What are you confused about, Meg?
Oh, I get so confused on when I get paid because I'm supposed to get paid every other Friday,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
but then we started getting our pay Thursday. I was like, okay, it's just getting processed early, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I looked at my account today and I gotten paid,
Really?
and I was like, but I'm not supposed to get paid till
Super
Friday.
early?
Yeah, I was very confused.
I know that we have different banks that get different portions of our pays and stuff like that. And the credit union one, it's so early. The large bank institution one, day of.
Yep.
So I'm just like, hell yeah. The
Score
credit
one for the
union
little
one
guys.
is my money.
I
The big
want it
account
now.
one is the family money, the house money.
Rear
just weird.
eaves.
I got the rear eve.
Oh, I'm on the rear wall. That's this whole section. Got it. Rear skirting large candy.
Oh.
That's one of these.
T, I don't know if you're still here, but I think
We did it.
PlayStation is doing there's a game called My First Gran Turismo.
What?
It's a free download, and it's for like the 30th anniversary of Gran Turismo.
Done. Gran Turismo's been out for 30 years.
I think so.
Did you watch
Fuck
it,
me.
Logan?
Yeah,
My
I did.
First
I'm done.
Gran Turismo is an upcoming post-release demo. Jesus, what a ridiculous sentence.
Do we want to
Post-
move on to the next episode or the next level?
Oh.
Yeah,
I didn't
was
realize it was
switching to it.
10.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize.
Post-release demo version of Gran Turismo 7 set for launch during the 2024 holiday season as part of the 30th anniversary of the PlayStation video game console. Okay, not the console, or not the game, but PlayStation itself is 30 years old.
Okay. I was like, how the fuck
But-
did that happen?
Gran Turismo was on the first PlayStation.
Does anyone ever sit down, or like sit down, but like anyone ever like writing down the year and you go, fuck.
Yeah.
When did it get so far into the 20s?
Mhm.
I'm just like, I thought it was just in the 90s, you
Yeah,
know, a couple years ago.
I do that when we're doing our monthly maintenance. I'm like, it's halfway through October, dude, of 2024.
Ooh, it's pretty.
Oh, there's a clean
I don't
first.
want to clean it.
Oh, it's this. Oh, it's this.
So the outhouse door and the outhouse handle specifically. The door is both the inside and outside of the door.
It's glittery too.
Yes.
Apparently
I
it's
love
not.
it.
It's
The
not
story
out
for
yet.
this one is Donkey threw a party, and it was a party.
What an ass.
I've seen some donkey parties.
You usually have to go to Mexico for those.
Yeah, we live in Texas.
Close.
That's true.
Yeah, it's not out yet, but it will be available to both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 owners. I don't understand the phrasing. Post-release demo version of Gran Turismo 7.
All right. Did you get it, Shelby?
Let's see. I got it.
All right.
All right. Well, it is 10 o'clock. And Meg, I know you have to get to work in the morning too. Luckily, I get to work from home tomorrow, but.
Me too.
So, we'll leave it there for the night. Thank you very much to Meg for hanging out. I love getting to play PowerWash Simulator with you when there's new DLCs. So, thank you very much for joining.
Thanks for having me.
She says that's very odd phrasing.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, everyone, for joining in. If you like what you see, the follow is free, or you can go that one step further and hit the subscribe button. Follow us on Twitter, Threads, and join our Discord, where we post the schedule on Monday evenings, what we're going to play throughout the week. Go to our website, cardboardboredom.com, to get links to all that information. While you're on our Discord, check out our new channel, the Break Room,
Break Room.
BRAKE Room,
Mm-hmm.
where you can post all of your engine run items.
Right.
If it's an engine, post it.
Powered vehicle.
Powered vehicle, that's the word. Because you can't use the engine anymore because electric.
Yeah, I had to put engines
You know?
and motors.
Yeah.
It's electric. Doo, 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 doo.
Okay. I literally started dancing when you did that. That's how automatic my response was.
Awesome.
Tomorrow is Thursday, so it's Clayton and Logan back with Paper Mario, Thousand
I
Year.
do like that he combined the electric slide and the hustle. Neither of which are the same song, but he made them the same song.
But
yeah,
I definitely
totally did that on
danced.
purpose. And I'm also pretty sure that's not the only time I've done that.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much to everyone, and have a good night. Bye.
Night.
Bye bye.
I'm being